Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Venice Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, April 23rd. You'll be interested to know, today is National Picnic Day. This joyful tradition invites friends and family outdoors with blankets, baskets, and easy recipes that turn any patch of grass into a charming gathering. Bring a favorite snack, a frisbee, and a smile. Spread a blanket, savor simple treats, soak up sunshine, and go celebrate this playful day together. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions hold steady through the morning, but by noon, we shift to fair as the wind turns sideshore at 5 miles per hour. Expect onshore winds to pick up to 7 miles per hour by 1 p.m., adding some chop to the surface. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m., with the 1 foot outgoing low tide when the south-southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 16 seconds, and the offshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first low tide on Thursday will be a half foot at 10:15 a.m., followed by a 3.5 foot high tide at 5:45. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 64 degrees for the water temperature. Expect fair conditions Friday with waves around 2 to 3 feet and light offshore winds early. Saturday sees a drop to 2 feet with increasing choppy conditions as winds pick up throughout the day. Sunday brings a steady increase in swell, but remains choppy with 1+ foot waves, making it the most challenging day of the period. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 56 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:31 and will rise again tomorrow at 6:11. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny skies today, with a high near 70 and a moderate northwest breeze, around 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 70. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 5 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 56, and light winds around 7 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes partly sunny with a high near 69 and a south-southeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. A chance of rain moves in Saturday after 11 a.m. with a cooler high near 63. Then Sunday and Monday will be mostly to mostly sunny with highs in the mid-60s and overnight lows around 54. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California has announced plans for 3 new state parks and to enlarge several existing parks, marking the biggest expansion of the state park system in decades. One of the new parks will cover nearly 2,000 acres along the Feather River in Yuba County, providing opportunities for rafting and swimming. Another park will honor California's Dust Bowl history at a former labor camp outside Bakersfield. A third state park will incorporate a popular parkway for hikers, runners, and bicyclists along the San Joaquin River near Fresno. Governor Gavin Newsom has emphasized conservation as a priority, particularly as he prepares for a potential presidential run in 2028. Now on to sports. Lamine Yamal injured himself taking a penalty in Barcelona's La Liga match against Celta Vigo on Wednesday. Club sources told ESPN that the initial indication is that he has a torn hamstring. The severity of the tear and the length of time Yamal could be sidelined will be confirmed via scans on Thursday. If that is the case, Yamal could sit out the rest of the season with Barcelona. After the game, Barcelona coach Hansi Flick said, "We have to wait. We have to see what it is. Something happened. Hopefully, it is not so bad." In local sports, the Dodgers are fighting for their lives in San Francisco this afternoon. After dropping the first 2 games of this series to the Giants, LA sends Tyler Glasnow to the mound at Oracle Park at 12:45 to salvage something from this Bay Area trip. The defending champs have lost 4 of their last 5, and getting swept would be a tough pill to swallow. On the bright side, Shohei Ohtani's historic 53-game on-base streak ended Wednesday, but he's been absolutely dominant on the mound with a 0.38 ERA and 25 strikeouts through his first 24 innings this season. Manager Dave Roberts is still deciding whether Ohtani will play in today's finale after pitching yesterday. Meanwhile, the Lakers have got a stranglehold on their first-round playoff series against Houston. LA took Game 2 on Tuesday, 101-94, and heads to the Toyota Center tonight up 2-0. LeBron James led the way with 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, while Marcus Smart added 25 points, including 5 threes. The Rockets are desperate for a win at home, but they're facing a Lakers team executing on both ends without 2 key rotation players. Tip-off is 5 p.m. on Prime Video. Over on the ice, the Kings face elimination at home tonight. Colorado leads the series 2-0, and the Avalanche are 17-2 in playoff series when taking a 2-0 lead. Game 3 starts at 7 p.m. at Crypto.com Arena. In top news, Elon Musk admits that millions of Tesla vehicles will not receive unsupervised full self-driving. Tesla cars operating on Hardware 3 will not get unsupervised full self-driving. Approximately 4 million Tesla vehicles use the Hardware 3 platform, which means many owners, including those who paid for the feature, are locked out of unsupervised full self-driving. Musk stated that upgrades will be necessary for those vehicles. One Dutch Tesla owner was recently told by Tesla to just be patient regarding this issue. Musk had previously acknowledged the need for upgrades on an earnings call in January 2025. In business news, Spirit Airlines may receive a bailout. What is in it for United States taxpayers? Spirit could receive as much as $500 million, while the United States government would acquire a stake in the struggling airline. Ultra-low-cost Spirit Airlines is battling for survival during a challenging period for airlines, which are reducing flights and increasing fares and fees due to soaring jet fuel prices. This week, President Donald Trump expressed interest in finding buyers for Spirit's parent company, Spirit Aviation Holdings Incorporated. The Wall Street Journal reported that the administration is nearing a rescue deal to lend Spirit the funds in exchange for a stake in the company. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $78,000. Ethereum is down 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 2.5% to $1.42. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates. With several locations in the San Diego area, Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them sunny morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The miracle tree removes 98% of microplastics from drinking water. Moringa is believed to have been used by ancient Egyptians to sterilize water. A millennia-old purification technique could be the solution for Europe's microplastic-contaminated drinking water. In a recent study, seeds from the miracle moringa tree were found to match or outperform their chemical counterpart in filtering out aged polyvinyl chloride microplastics, which are among the most harmful plastic types for human health. The findings could pave the way for a greener alternative for treatment plants. Tiny plastic particles from various sources have been accumulating in global water systems for decades, posing a growing health risk. In 2024, the European Union increased monitoring protocols for microplastics in drinking water. However, last year, researchers cautioned that these tiny particles might be evading detection. The use of moringa for purification is as ancient as it is innovative. With its rapid growth, drought resistance, and low water requirements, the perennial moringa tree offers a promising solution. And in entertainment news, Marquee is shedding light on what happened in Las Vegas. From fears over the Death Star David Ellison is building to Tom Rothman's tirade, all the drama from CinemaCon 2026 is unfolding. Paramount Skydance Chief Executive Officer David Ellison assured that a combined Paramount and Warner Brothers would produce 30 movies a year. After 6 challenging years, movie theater owners arrived in Las Vegas for CinemaCon, feeling optimistic about survival. The box office increased by more than 23%, thanks to recent blockbusters like Project Hail Mary and the Super Mario Galaxy movie. However, anxieties lingered about the power shift from the merger. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American naturalist and author, John Muir. And he said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings Venice Beach.